Pierre has spent a lot of time recently in his base and he has got a lot done. He's achieved a lot. He's survived helicopters, bandit attacks, you know, the usual day-to-day stuff. But his food supplies are dwindling. It is time for another massive loot run. Yes, indeed, we are just getting prepped finally for another loot run. It is already 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Now let me show you the base progress that we've been talking about. It'll probably be a little bit underwhelming, especially as, yeah, the lights don't work. Man, it is gloomy in here. We have put together, collated all our books, finally, all in one place, and we've got quite a selection. We've got volume 1 books, all in one bookcase, and then so on and so forth. 2, 3, 4, and 5. There is a lot of reading to do, but we do not have a lot of food. We have got to get on the road soon and try and stock up. But the keyword there is soon. We have a couple of things to do. The first thing is to check those traps. Try and remember to actually check those traps. Maybe actually bait them. We've already lost 3 or 4. It's turning out to feel like quite a lot of hard work. Well, again, just looking out carefully. Haven't had any bandit warnings, but every time I get to this door I have a little bit of a flashback about those times where we got shot twice in his courtyard, so I'm really wary. Okay, so what have we got? Have we got anything caught? Have we got any bait left? We do have some bait. Let's add, no, we don't want a worm, we want a cabbage, I guess. Let's just unpack the cabbage. Ooh, man, that gets me every time. Well, we got something caught. But man, that really did make me jump. Let's see, let's add some stale cabbage. And man, these traps are not built to last. I guess that is part of the problem. We've got something in this one. Part of the problem with these lower grade traps. Okay, so we've got 2 bird traps. We've actually got more traps. What have we got? We've got 4. The box traps are okay. The stick traps, we've lost a couple. And the, I'm going to call them the snare traps. I'm not sure if that's the right phrase. We've lost 1. So it's not as bad as I thought. So we've still got 8 traps. But not much in the way of food. But we did find still got baits. So we've still got 8 traps. So it's nowhere near as bad as I thought. Is it a bit too early to bait them? Maybe. I guess only time will tell. But we got 2 little pigeons. Again, a couple of birds. Let's get these back to base. Chuck them in the fridge. Well, maybe even the freezer, because we must have about 8 or 9 by now. I guess we make some sort of soup or stew and then settle down for the evening with an interesting book to read. Okay, let's just have a quick itinerary, a quick stock check. We've got 2 frozen rabbits and squirrels. Let's add the birds to that. I think we've got something. Yes. Okay, look at that. We got a dead rabbit. We got some cabbage. We got some tomatoes. No, let's not eat it. That was close. Let's just butcher up that rabbit. Let's make up another delicious stomach filling soup, I guess. We'll do a soup this time. Okay, so we got a fantastic sounding vegetable and rabbit soup. It's got vegetable, it's got peanut butter, it's got cabbage and tomatoes. We've got salt, pepper, peanut butter, as I said. And it is time, I guess, for Pierre to continue his sort of beginner level, well, intermediate level, I should say, melee education. Let's see, I'm just looking to see if these are only empty bags. We're going to read, I think we're going to read Short Blade. That is the one I most want to sort of really build up. We've got quite a few hunting knives. Let's go to our reading spot underneath this lamp. No? Thought we had electricity. We do have electricity. Shame we can't sit down here. Okay, this is our reading spot. Let's devour half of this. Let's spend the rest of the day reading all about Short Blade, and hopefully we'll be able to get that bed before it gets too dark, and then we'll go on an awesome loot run in the morning. Okay, well again, Pierre is up and ready to go before sunrise is properly here. We did actually finish reading the melee weapons, so if you just look at this, behold, look at all of those arrows. We've got so much work to do, nothing yet in metalworking, mechanics or tailoring or fishing. We need to put that right, but we've got skill boosts now on 4 of the 6 melee skills. Absolutely awesome. I'm not going to bother with maintenance because we've got so many weapons, but it is time, hopefully at least, to really replenish our food stocks. They are very, very, very low, and let me just show you on the map what the plan is. The plan is, we got, where are we? We are over here. This is our base area. It's massive. This is all ours. We're the king of this town, sort of, maybe, hopefully. But I want to check this place out here. I'm hoping it's a strip mall and we can find a few places where there's food, maybe a liquor store, maybe even a pharmacy. It could be a train station. It could be offices. It is very nearby. This area here is very, very clear of zombies. It's going to be interesting to see what we find. It could be a car park, so there's potential for finding some more vehicles. If it doesn't work out, we can finish looting this area, which is largely clear of zombies. These are all homes. They'll all have kitchens. They could all have 3-4 cans of food. There is a lot of loot, at least potentially, hopefully, lying around, ready for Pierre to go out and grab it. So let's do it. Okay, so here we go. Just ahead, it's all new. Just past this crossroads, it's new territory. We've got new places to explore and perhaps seemingly get lost in. Where are we? Oh, we need to go quite a ways on. But yeah, this is a new area. There could be new big groups of zombies, new things. There we go. That is a lot. Now the plan is to go with the melee. Let's remember to turn the engine off. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. That was not a good start. The plan is to go with the melee so we can concentrate on getting those high levels as much as possible, but we'll fall back on the gun if things get a little bit out of control and we need to quickly take down a couple dozen zombies. But we've got a hand axe. We want to get as many levels in it as possible. If things go our way, we could quite easily get it to level 3 or maybe even level 4. Wow, what beautiful bit of timing. Now the only thing that might stop us is this hand axe is already been repaired once, so it might not last for much longer. And I just want to check the corpses for any of these things. I want to get as much XP as possible and as many different skills. I want to see a lot of those golden squares. That is a lot of zombies. That is a big apartment. Is that the building? Is that the building we've been looking at? It is. Is it really just an apartment building? That would be kind of disappointing if it is. But at the moment, Pierre is feeling kind of unstoppable. He's feeling really confident. So he's just gonna go for it. He's not gonna take it slow. He's just gonna absolutely go for it and hope that he can plow through as many zombies as possible in as quick a time as possible and clear the area. We do have a run of not shops, a run of homes here as well. Let's not get pushed into new areas and attract too many zombies. Oof, they're all closing in on different every single side there. Let's not get too carried away. Okay, that is another group taken care of again. We'll take those. We've still got about 100 smokes, so we're not going to run out of cigarettes any time soon. Okay, well, we've certainly introduced ourselves to the local neighborhood. Definitely saw a policeman. Yes, that's what we want to see. beautiful nightstick. We've got a couple of those. Ooh. Can't have too many guns. Now let's just zoom out and have a little bit of a look around. We've got residential to the east, and we've got an absolutely massive apartment block. But as I said, I want to check out the car park. We've got a lot of potential here. What is that? I'm not familiar with that brand. Rishunik? I don't know. That's awful pronunciation, isn't it? What is that? We got a strip mall after all? It could be interesting, but one thing I just realized is Pierre is quite a long ways away from his number one escape plan, which is his vehicle. So that swing speed is so quick, isn't it? Let's just fall back. Let's just get the vehicle and let's bring it on in. Hopefully it won't cause too much attention. Okay, well, I've really badly misremembered just how far away the vehicle is. It was just literally just here, but there's no harm in bringing it in a little bit closer. Let's see what we can find. We've got a lot of homes here. We got a car park with a lot of zombies. Well, not for the likes of Pierre, I guess. Let's continue clearing the area. Do need to get into some locations somewhere to find some food soon. We're in a rush to leave this morning. We didn't really sort out our inventory. We're carrying a lot of stuff we don't need, like an empty cooking pot. We also didn't bother with any breakfast. Let's just drop a couple of things off and lighten the load a little bit. In fact, you know what? Let's just equip a military backpack secondary and let's start filling up with gear as we go along. And let's not get caught out from behind. Don't want to make too much noise. It could be an absolutely massive amount of zombies in this apartment complex. It looks like it's 4, 5, 6 stories high maybe. Wow, now that is amazing. Just axe level 3. Just imagine how good Pierre could get if he got all of his sort of main melee weapon skills up to sort of the likes of level 5 and 6. If we can find the time to plan things and read the books at the right time and then go out and use the corresponding weapon, Pierre could make massive, rapid progress in his melee skills. Gotta be really wary of this apartment block. They're gonna come out in bits and pieces. What is this place? Ooh. This place. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh my god. I think we just got close enough to the building for the zombies to spawn. Oh wow. This is gonna be a challenge. Oh, but that is nice. We can remember there's another hand axe for Pierre to grab. But man, things just escalated. It was kind of crazy how they all sort of flooded out from that building at the same time. Oof, this is going to be interesting. We could do with a couple of kills here. Okay, well the tide is turning. We're getting a lot quicker kills all of a sudden. And we've got 3 or 4 hits, 3 or 4 kills in quick succession. And that's made this group of zombies look a lot smaller. Ooh, we got some rain. That is going to be really good for our rain collector barrels back home. Pierre's going to have a little bit of a rest. But I would say that he overcame that test. Although I suppose arguably it's still not over. I would say that he overcame this test with flying colours. Will he get any chance to rest? Standing out on this road with a big apartment block to the west. Man, the axe has gone already. All this residential here to the east. A massive apartment block right there. Oh, okay. We got more zombies inbound. They are moving with purpose, which means Pierre needs to move with purpose. Let's just fall back. This isn't a retreat. It's tactics. That's what it is. Ooh, that was close. That was close. Let's go with a machete now. There's always another zombie. We've fallen all the way back to the post office. He needs to have a proper rest before he gets back to work. We got so close to finding out what on earth that building was. But we're going to have to wait a little bit longer. We got zombies everywhere. This is going to be a tough nut to crack. We might have to change our plans quite quickly. But we're going to go with a short blade, because that's the other weapon class that we've read a book in. So that's what we're looking to get lots of skills in. But there are a lot of zombies to kill. We do have a nightstick ready in reserve if we need to pick up the pace with the kills. Which we might very well need to do, because this group of zombies is getting bigger at the moment, not smaller. And there's always the danger when you focus on the big group in front and you're getting pushed back further and further away, and you're probably going to end up going a whole block here. And there's always a worry that we'll come into a zombie right behind us. We need to be really, really careful. And the rain is getting worse, which is not what we want. It's going to make visibility worse. It's going to make Pierre's mood even worse, but that could be bad news for the zombies. We're getting there. We are getting there. And that's what I was hoping for. The old finishing move. And it is really, really throwing it down now with the rain. We're back at our vehicle. We've got to make sure we keep this area clear. Otherwise, it's going to be a long walk home. We really need to get out of the rain. But there's so many zombies at the moment. We need to get into one of those homes maybe and grab a few bits of food. We might need to dry off soon as well. Things are getting complicated. Pierre is getting there with the stabby hunting knife. He's probably making really rapid progress. I think it's a short blade level 3, and the rain has eased off a little bit, but you know what? Might actually just take a beta blocker just to really calm Pierre's nerves. Take a chill pill. Oh my god, where the hell did they all come from? What the hell? I think I might just... Oof, almost got surprised. What the hell? Where the hell did they come from? Jesus. I know I should just... I mean, it's just... Oh, come on, car start. Come on, car start. Oh my god. That was close. I don't think we've ever been that close to a zombie. I just can't believe it. Where the hell did they all come from? I know the plan was, if things get out of control, numbers-wise, we get out the pistol. But with that huge, we get that huge apartment block, we start popping off rounds right outside. We could end up biting off more than we can chew. I think we're gonna have to go with a nightstick and really see if we can clear out the area. Okay, well, this just goes to show though just how much he has come along. He's running back towards a big group of zombies, ready to take them down, determined, expecting to take them down. But the rain is getting worse, and his nerves are getting worse, which I presume will have a negative impact on his fighting abilities, but we will find out. We've been pushed all the way back to our vehicle. But even though Pierre is very, very stressed right now, we are... Okay, he is really struggling. He is now a nervous wreck. He is absolutely terrified, and I don't think any amount of smokes are going to help him out. This is all just because of the rain. It's not the zombies, it's the rain. That is what is causing him issues. But we'll just see if we can we'll just see how we go. We're going to put Pierre through it today, but I'm determined to get inside that building and see what it is. I guess there were a few zombies in that apartment block after all, and it just took them a little bit of time. Okay, it's time for the pistol. It just has to be. Let's make sure all our magazines are loaded. Okay, I think we got all our magazines loaded. Here is one stubborn guy. There's a lot of zombies there. I mean, we have no idea if what is in that building is going to be worth all the effort. He's already getting anxious on edge. He's got a fairly heavy load. Things are getting complicated. Okay, this could escalate quite badly. Let's just take the opportunity to have a smoke. Pierre's going to have to chain smoke between firing, emptying his magazines. Here come the zombies reacting to that gunshot. Man, it is getting really dark. This is really getting complicated. This is going to be a challenge for Pierre's marksmanship and his nerve. Okay, well, it already feels like we're out of control. We've been pushed back to our vehicle already. The zombies are right on top of us. Pierre is really nervous again, which must have a negative impact on his ability to aim and take them down. We do have about 100 rounds, so, you know, well, I guess we just use up all our ammo and then reassess the situation. And that means we gotta make oh my god. I thought that was on, what happened there? But that means we gotta make every ammo, every bullet count. Which Pierre is not really doing at the moment. Might have to have another smoke again. And the guy is very, very hungry, which is, we're not looking after him, are we? Okay, well, in other complicated matters, Pierre is now tired, but also we're getting regular jams now with this pistol. I didn't realise just how poor the condition was, and that could also have a negative impact on Pierre's ability to shoot and his accuracy. Okay, well, we've reloaded all the magazines. We've made our way back to the vehicle. We got a torch ready because, boy, it is dark. We've still got 50-60 rounds. Man, that is a lot of zombies. I think I'm going to come back in the morning. Let's hope that the rain eases off, because it is just a little bit too much for Pierre right now. I'll tell you what we could do, though. Let's make a little bit of a detour. We're going to have new zombies coming into the area because they just get around. We're going to make a little bit of a detour. We're going to go to the west side of our estate where those homes are. See if we can get into a couple of homes, grab some cans of food. And of course, because we haven't been to this area, oh my god, we can barely see. We can barely see because we haven't been to this area for a while. Jesus, that is really dark. There's more zombies. I think we're going to have to go back home empty-handed and empty-stomached, because it is tricky. It is really dark. It is really sketchy. We do have a torch, but no spare battery, and it's almost flat. It's just, things are just stacking up against Pierre right now. Let's get back to base. We'll go again in the morning. Oh, wow. Even though this base is never really fully entirely safe, it is nice to get out of the rain, out of the dark. Why isn't that light working? But man, we need to find some food. We haven't got much to choose from. Let's just have some jam. Let's just have some jam. I cannot be bothered to cook right now. Hey, well, that is not what we want to hear just as we wake up. Again, it's not even 6 o'clock, not even fully light. And we got a proper storm coming in. We got a proper storm coming in. And that means a slight change of plans, but only a slight change of plans. We're going to not go back to that huge apartment block. We need to go where there's definitely food. We weren't able to find out what was in that place. We will go back there eventually, but we need to stock up on food. We're really, really low. We're going to make some pasta for breakfast, I think. Then we're just going to go to the homes on the west side. Shouldn't be too many zombies. It's going to be dark though. but hopefully we can get into the remaining sort of 7 or 8 homes that are there and really stock up on food. Yeah, we've just made a game and vegetable pasta stew, and you know what? Maybe our food situation doesn't warrant going out in such a heavy thunderstorm. The visibility is poor. Pierre does not like the rain. We've got animals, we've got fresh vegetables, we've now got water in all our cooking pots. We've got a lot of pasta. Guess we just have to wait out the storm. So that means continuing our education. What do we want to read? Guess we want to read Origin. Origin for intermediates. Let's see, have we catalogued our books properly? Can we find it? Well, would you look at that? We got this huge, massive library of books. I mean, look at it. Look at all these books. You know, there must be 100. And the very first book, well, one of the very first books we decided to read, and we don't have it. We don't have Origin Volume 2 at all. Okay, well, I guess the book we should absolutely be reading is this one. Guns Volume 3. We've got 4 levels in aiming. It's a long climb to get levels 5 and 6. If we can read the relevant book before we go out and start popping off rounds again, it will make things a hell of a lot easier. Okay, well, there we are. That is actually, on reflection, the perfect time to read that book. We perhaps should have read it, well, yesterday really, before we went out and started firing off rounds. We've missed out on a lot of XP. This is our second huge pot of pasta. Are we actually putting on weight again now? No. We're back down to 73. We're underweight again. But now we've read that book, we have got, ooh, wow, that's huge. An 8 times multiplier. That is crazy. We have an XP boost of 75% as well. The rain is still really heavy. I guess maybe we should, let's just cook up another pasta. Rinse and repeat, really. Cook up another pasta, read another book, and yeah, I guess hope that the rain stops in the morning. Okay, it is the next day. I can't say it's the next morning because it's already 12:30 in the afternoon. We are back on the main road to the west of Pierre's estate. I'm glad to say it has finally stopped raining. Now that huge tower block is going to be too much of a task for Pierre to take on for what remains for this episode and for today. But we want to stock up. Always convinced there's a zombie right behind me. I want to stock up on some food, so I'm looking to just get blast through is the word I'm looking for. These last 6 or 7 homes and get some food. So you know what? For once, I'm going to try to be quick and efficient, and that means just blasting through, checking the kitchens. We don't need anything else. We're not looking to disassemble. We're not looking for any more gear. We just want food. Here we are. It is a bit of a test because these homes, they're so varied in their layout. There's no standard sort of layout. Sometimes the kitchen is upstairs, sometimes it's right in the back, and yeah, it's easy to, well, not get lost, but just kind of like, where is the kitchen? Okay, well, it's got another floor. I'm very tempted, but I'm not going to get distracted. I just need to focus on getting food. But another thing I do need to focus on, because we do have a couple of books missing from our vast collection. That is that one just there. I was just about to say Origin Volume 2, and there it is. And there is another Volume 2 book that we are missing, although I can't actually remember what it is. Let's move on to the next home. It's all about the food. It is crazy with this wandering zombies just how quickly the area fills in again with zombies. I mean, at some point surely we gotta run out of zombies to kill. That is unique, right? And we got a welcoming committee, of course we do. There's always another zombie. And got more inbound. There's one inside. We always slow down. Every time I decide to try and get some quick progress, we're always slowed down by the zombies. Oof, man, let's just close that door. There's always temptation with the loot. You can never have too much loot, right? And we got 20 boxes of nails, but I'm still wanting to pick up more. But let's just grab some food. Yes, and let's get out of here and move on. We can leave the zombies. We don't have to clear every single home, because with that wandering zombies, you can never really truly clear an area. Oh, every time we try and get around the back in this house, more zombies appear from kind of almost nowhere. The main road, house just over there that we just looted. Again, we got another 3 or 4 zombies here. It is just crazy, the amount of zombies that come into this area, the amount of times we've gone through this area with all sorts of weapons, handguns, shotguns, all sorts of melee weapons. Clearing it out, we must have killed over 1,000 just in this little area, and yet every time we return there are yet more. Oh my god, they are coming at us from everywhere. I'm really amazed. Just can't believe the amount of zombies that are still here in this area. There must be absolutely tens of thousands of zombies in this one map. Crazy. But Pierre is taking them down as quick as they come. But it's difficult to know the right time to get into a home. And one of the other difficulties is trying to find the front flipping door. Let's get in. I just want to blast through in the kitchen. All this time and effort for some mustard and margarine. Oh, everything is against us. There's the kitchen. We just want to get in. A quick smash and grab. But the back door's locked. Let's see if we can get through the window. Oh my god, that took forever. That took forever, man. This is a bit claustrophobic. Yes. Okay, I have no idea what canned roulette is, but if it's edible, we want it. Okay, we blasted through about 3 or 4 homes, but I guess some of the things I saw on the map that I thought were garages are going to be homes, which is good because that means more food to find, but it does mean there's more locations to loot. We've got kind of maybe still another 7 homes to get through. Yeah, well, I've just moved the van a little bit closer, and of course, as always, we got a little welcoming committee, and of course, as always, I forgot to turn the torch off. Okay, we've got another home that's locked up, that's got a zombie in it somewhere. We do need to be careful. I'm just desperate to finish looting this area. So inevitably going to take some risks. Where's that kitchen? Just the one zombie. That is a nice open floor living space. As I said, we can grab that battery. We need that. We have a nasty habit of leaving torches on. That's exactly what we want to find. Things aren't as desperate to take the dog food, but we'll definitely take everything else. If we can find just 3 or 4 cans of food in every home, I'll be very happy. So again, having to run down quite a long driveway to get to the next location, and again I'm getting to it. I'm hearing a lot more banging inside than I would like to hear. And again, where the hell is the kitchen? Okay, there's the kitchen. But where is the zombie? In the bathroom? Do we want to leave them? We'll just leave them to it, shall we? Let's just grab the food and go. Hey, this does have risk. This sort of gung-ho maneuvering, just heading... olive oil, let's take it. Just heading straight for the kitchen. We don't know how many other zombies are in the room, in the house. We could have 5 or 6 zombies just pour through that doorway at any point. So let's not wait around to find out. Let's just move on. Can we coax them to come out here? We can. Good, zombie. Well done. Good boy. No, we want to climb through. Again, we want to just grab food and move on. Any food. We'll take it. Oh, we're running. We've got a full bag. We've got a full bag of almost completely food. This is exactly what I wanted to do. It is getting very dark. Oh my god. What the hell? It is getting really dark and gloomy. We still got 3 or 4 homes to check out, but we need to grab another bag first. Okay, so we got a fresh bag. It is very dark. Is this an unnecessary risk? Maybe, but I'm absolutely determined to feel like I've achieved something today. We've had so many problems with that huge block of flats. We shoot them down. This is a little bit reckless. It's gonna cause a lot of noise. I'm regretting it already, especially as there's a hole in the... No, there isn't a hole in the pool. We've got 4 more homes. It is dark. Yeah, it's getting drowsy. He's agitated. He's just fired off a gun. He's clearly getting very impatient. Oh, look how dense that forest is. Do we want to go in? We probably don't. Are we going to do it anyway? Apparently so. You know what? This is nuts. This is nuts. We managed to blast through 6 or 7 homes. Yeah, we still got 4 more to go. But there's nothing worth risking our life for. We got, not here, but we got a full bag of food. We found another book that we didn't already have. Just seems like we're never going to have a complete collection of books, but I think that's going to have to be it for today. Yep, we kind of failed. We didn't get in to what I'm hoping is a supermarket. What could be nothing more than offices. But we had, well, where the hell did they come from? What the hell? Should we get out? Should we get out and take them out? What could possibly go wrong, right? Oh my god. This is dodgy. Let's just see if we can quickly take them out and get home before we cause too much of a kerfuffle. Oh, that is so satisfying. Here they come. Where the hell did these amount of zombies come from? Honestly, we just came through here. We killed every zombie. There were none around. And yep, I had a feeling that was going to happen. Let's reload. Oh my god. Jesus, what the hell? What have we started? Again, I've forgotten to swap out this pistol, which is way past its best. We're getting regular jams, and this is not how I was expecting this episode to end. But I suppose it allows Pierre to take out his frustrations. It's been a frustrating couple of days with the heavy storm, not being able to get into one location. He thought he had this town mastered, but he had a good reminder of the fact that, yeah, new areas, new zombies, big hordes. This town has got such an overwhelming number of zombies, but that was a nice little riposte, wasn't it? That was a nice little riposte. Just being able to take out a dozen zombies quickly and easily with the handgun. We're going to have some more of that in the next episode. Next episode, we're going to be taking on that apartment block. We're going to clear it out with a combination of, well, any sort of weapon really. Handguns, nightsticks, maybe not a Molotov. We don't want to cause too much trouble, but we are determined to clear it out and get in that location and find out what is there. Let's hope that the reward will be all the effort, but for now that is going to have to be it for today. We finally did manage to get something done. We got a decent amount of food. If you are enjoying the series, let me know down in the comments. Let me know that you're enjoying it, watching it, enjoying the series. Smash that like button, sub, comment if you haven't already. Check out the whole series. This is, oh my god, this is a wonderful, wonderful map. I'm enjoying it so much, and I hope you guys are enjoying it too. But for now, it's going to have to be all. Peace.